How's it going, YouTube? Bear with me. This is like the third or fourth time I redo this video. I just start blabbing and blabbing and it goes on for too long, but I'm trying to go through it quick this time. Hopefully it doesn't go too long again. Yeah, like you guys care. You as far as you guys know, this is only the first time I do it, right? Sure, whatever. Let's go on with this. Alright, don't mind the music. Let it play. I feel like having some music on, but these are my mini slashes. And I've got one more here that a friend of a friend bought off of a friend. No, actually, hold on. Backtrack. One of my friends bought it off of another one of my friends. It doesn't have a motor or ESC in it. Just it's complete other than the motor and ESC. It was one of the old when they first came out, the brushed one with the 380. And yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how bad those motors sucked. So when the motor burnt out on him, he just shelved it, and then it's been sitting ever since. So I'm gonna get a motor and ESC for this guy, get it running for him, and of course get like a. Probably put a stock Traxxas motor in it, and maybe like a Hobbywing ESC or something. I'll probably put my old, well, the one I had in this one before. I'll probably put that in there for now just to get it running for him. And with another stock, the 380 VXL motor that I have laying around. And then, okay, these are the ones we want to talk about though. This is the one that started it all for me. This is my, I got this at the same time when my friend got that one. We both got them at the same time, but he just lost interest. And I went ahead and upgraded it to brushless pretty much right after I got it because it was just way too slow. I mean, for the size it was pretty quick, but it was just too slow. And you can see I play with it, I have fun. You know, I got a bunch of dirt, I got to clean it up. I was just out a few days ago. You got the steel CVDs. Well, of course you can't really see them, but I also have the steel center shafts. Yeah, the rear drive shaft here, that plastic one, if you go off-road at all, you guys know what goes on with these. You get little pebbles in there, just chews it up. So you gotta go with the steel CVDs in there. And then, you know, got them all around. I've got RPM knuckles in there. They work pretty good, but I broke an arm a couple days ago, so I'm waiting on some new arms. I'm finally gonna go RPM on those. I've just been running these stock ones. I mean, just because I could get them at the hobby shop locally, but I finally decided, screw it, just order them online. So that thing's been fun. And then the way this one came about, I got this one about 3 months ago. It started, this is the speed run one, by the way. And then I started when I took this to work one day about 3 months ago, and all the guys got interested. You know, guys at the shop, they're all like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." The only thing is they're in the street. I'm more of an off-road guy. I like to go off-road in my truck, and so I love RC off-road. Plus, off-road's so much more fun than on-road. So, but they were all like, "Oh, I want to do drift instead, you know. But I want to get one, but I want to drift." Like, okay, you guys go ahead and get your drift cars, and I'll get another mini slash and make that into a drift car. Just only because if I don't like the drift, I can always turn it back into a off-roader. You know, I've got all the parts. I've got plenty of spare parts. And then, except for, yeah, I've got like 20 uppers. Well, maybe not 20, but I've got like at least 2 full sets of everything else except rear upper arms. For some reason, I have none of those, so I have to buy some more. Well, back to this one. So yeah, so the guys are like, okay, cool. You know, one of them got an Exceed one off of Nitro RCX, and then one of the other guys, he went ahead and got a Sprint, a HPI Sprint 2 Flux. That thing is quick, you know. And then for this one, I bought a mini slash roller off of eBay, and I got some of the shorter shocks from the rally car or the Mustang, whichever one. I got the stiffest springs I could get. I just wanted to get it really solid. Put some I have some 70 weight oil in there, but it could probably use a little bit thicker oil. It's still, it's okay. It works fine. And then originally I had put a Hobbywing system in it, the 35 amp with a 13-turn motor, and for drifting it was perfectly fine. It worked great. You know, not too fast, but just enough speed to get it to drift nicely. And I was running it without a wing, you know, just like no wing, nothing on it. It was just the body just sat there. I took off the rear bumper, so it was just a short little package with just to where the body comes to the back. It looked pretty clean. It was fun. And then the guy with the Sprint, the HPI, he just kept showing off. He just wanted to show off about how fast his car was. And yes, that is a fast car. And on 2-cell, and then he decided, oh, I want to get a 3-cell on it. So he put 3-cell on it, and that thing was insane. So then I was like, okay, you want to let's have fun, let's do some racing. So what I did is I I took my off-roader with the 3 cells and did a little drag race. We pretty much even, but only thing is, this thing is so unstable at speed. I mean, its suspension's too soft, tires are ballooning like crazy. I mean, with that really soft suspension, it's not an on-road car at all. It was just all over the place. I'm like, you know what, screw it. That thing stays off-road. I've got this thing, I mean, you wouldn't think so, but it's really solid on-road, especially with these stiffer springs, the short shocks. I mean, it really plants itself down, even with that motor being way up there. You know, it's still pretty solid. As long as you don't take corners too fast, it doesn't traction roll too easy. So yeah, then I decided I'm gonna make this thing go fast. So what I did, and originally I was running, of course, my drift tires. I've got these. I got off of eBay. You know, drift tires, yeah, crappy. And then I was also running the stock slash tires on it, and then I had got these Pirellis for this one, which I switched back and forth. They're HPI Pirelli T-Rally, in the S compound, so these are nice and soft. And the only thing is, these are discontinued, so you can just pretty much find them like on eBay and stuff. Pretty good tire though for what they are. Grip, they have pretty good grip. Only thing is, they still balloon. So I was running with pretty much these and these, and I upgraded to this Hobbywing Ezrun WP80 80 amp ESC. It's a little big, so I had to cut the. You can see where the original ESC slides in there. The other one's about right there, so I had to cut that one off. So, and then I just moved it back so it gave me a little bit of room so I could get that motor mount out. That's a gyro, in case you want to know. You know, for drifting, it helped a lot. Also, you can turn the gain weight down. It helps you on just for grip driving also. And I got this 5400 kV 4-pole motor in Leopard Hobby, 3650, and I got a 34 tooth pinion in there. And originally I was just running the 50 tooth spur that it came with. So, and this is the pinion I was running. It's a Hot Racing 34 tooth. It's a 5mm shaft one, but it came with an insert for a 3.17, so that worked out. And then this is the spur. I was running the 50 tooth, the plastic one. So then with that setup, I was able to hit running the stock tires on 2S. I did 44 on camera. I got 46 off camera, but I didn't have the camera rolling that time. And then when I tried 3-cell with that same setup, I got 57, but I didn't really hit full throttle. It was the front end was picking up too much, and I could tell it was gonna get unstable, so I just let off because I didn't have a wheelie bar on it. I could just see it lifting up, so I was like, okay, never mind. So then I put the wheelie bar on. I put these tires on. Hopefully it wouldn't do that too much. And I tried again. I got 60, and then which wasn't bad. So I was like, okay, interesting. So then I put that 43 tooth spur in there. Threw the 2 cells on with these same tires again. That thing was flying. I got 53 miles an hour on that. I don't know if you guys saw the video, which was pretty nice. But when I put the 3-cell on, that was my last video. With these tires, they still balloon quite a bit. And again, it got unstable. I hit 62. The thing just shot when it got close to me, lifted up, leaned a little bit, turned, and right into my leg. And that's the body I was running. You know, scratches and stuff, but I mean, it rolled over a few times. These Proline Revo bodies, they're tough. That's a tough body. It can take a hit. It's almost like running a roll cage on this thing. Only thing is, my phone took a little bit of a dent on the back case. It's got a metal case. The phone itself is built with a metal case on it. It's got a bit of a dent on it, but it's fine. And here I go rambling again. But alright, back to business. Hope you guys are still with me. So then I tried these belted tires that I had. The only reason I wasn't running them, they're smaller than the stock size tires. I mean, these Pirellis are the Pirellis are the same size as the stock slash tires, stock mini slash, and these are quite a bit smaller, and they don't balloon, so it hurts your speed a lot. So then I ordered these, and I got 62 when I wrecked with these tires, and I got 62 with these. I didn't get any increase So I'm pretty sure if I would have been able to keep stable with these, I would have been well over that. Well, maybe not a lot by a lot, but at least 2 or 3 more miles. With these, I still only got 62. So forget those. I got these foam ones now. They're a little bit taller than these belted ones. So hopefully that helps a little bit. And again, I'm changing the gearing again. In there I have a 38 tooth now. So I went online after that last run. I went online. Robinson's Racing got I bought a 36, a 38, and a 40 tooth. They do make a 41 tooth, but that thing was like twice as much, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I need that much. It might be way too much. So I don't need that high gearing. I don't think I do. So right now I have that 38 tooth. I'm gonna run that tomorrow morning, and then if it can handle it, I'll try this 40 tooth after that. So I mean, if you compare this 50 tooth spur to that 40 tooth pinion, just imagine I have a 43 tooth in there right now, a Hot Racing Steel 43 tooth. That looks pretty almost a one. That's gonna be almost. I mean, it is almost a 1-to-1 ratio, 40 to 43. But I mean, the comparison, that's insane. So, one last thing. So you guys seen my car? You see what I'm running? I've got the gyro on it, the 5400 kV 4-pole Leopard Hobby motor, the 80 amp Hobbywing Ezrun, and a pretty powerful system. It works pretty good. I mean, especially for a car this size. I mean, this thing weighs nothing. I was comparing the weight to my friend's Rustler. I mean, this thing is half the weight of that thing. You know. And back to the last point I was gonna make. I know there's a lot of hype with the 100 mile an hour RC cars in 10th scale and 7th scale. Mainly, well, I know you see a lot of Rustlers, a lot of Revos going that fast. But then you look at the X01. That's a 7th scale car going 100 miles an hour. Scale speed, that's only 700. You take one of these 16 scales, take this one, where they're advertised at 50 miles an hour. I managed about 47, 48 with the stock electronics. That's still pretty fast. Even, let's say it does go 50 miles an hour. At 16th scale, that's about 800, over 800 scale speed. This thing, I did the math at 62, where I hit 62 miles an hour. Scale speed, we're looking just under 1,000. It's like 990 something, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the exact number, but it's just under 1,000 miles per hour scale speed. I'm hoping to break 1,000 scale, so I'm hoping to get to about 70, somewhere around there. That's the plan. I want to break 70 with it, and that would confirm well, as far as I've been able to find, the fastest mini slash I've seen. The only other one I've seen go faster than what I'm going right now, he was running Revo tires, so that's a much bigger tire. So that increases your gearing by a lot. So I'm trying to do this with stock size tires, and even if I do, even if you don't take tire size in consideration, if I break 70, that one that I've seen go faster than me was only 68. So hopefully this does it, and you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna run this thing again tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are still with me. It actually ended up being just as long as the last one, so I think I got all my points across. Hopefully you guys stayed with me, and I'll be uploading another video tomorrow. Hopefully it's a good speed. Take it easy, guys.